Hello my friend, happy to see you here and welcome back to my channel. Really interesting cube equation today. We have m cubed plus m squared equal to 150. And we need to find, of course, our answer. We need to find our m. How can you do this? On the first side, a lot of students have a little bit difficulties with this because they prefer like x cubed, x squared, but this is m. But in our case, nothing changed for us. This is a variable that we need to find. Okay, I want to show you a really good approach how can we solve it, because there are a lot of approaches, how can we solve cube equation with different formulas, but I want to show you my really good trick. First of all, let's write this m cubed plus m squared. And right now, I want to write this 150 as 125 plus 25. But I bring this to the left-hand side, so as a result, minus 125 and minus 25. Okay, I write this 150 as this difference. Okay, nothing changed for us. If you subtract minus 150, bring it on the right hand side, we will have 150. So nothing changed for us. But if we look closely to this 125 and 25, we can easily group these elements. So m cubed, let's group with this minus 125, and this m squared, let's group with this 25. And a lot of students ask me why I group this, because nothing changed, because why we group this element. And I answer them. If we look closely to this 125, we can write this 125 as 5 cubed. And then a lot of students understand why, because we have difference of cubes. And right here, m squared plus minus 25, we can write as m squared minus 5 squared. Okay, this is brilliant. And then a lot of students ask me about the formula. What about the formula? But if you're talking about difference of cubes, we will have the next formula. So a cubed minus b cubed will be equal to a minus b. I write this formula right here because a lot of students like know square formula, but about cube they forgot about it. And in parentheses, a squared plus b squared and plus ab. This is our formula if you're talking about difference of cubes. Okay, what about difference of squares? This is our school identity, so all students from school know this, a plus b times a minus b. Okay, we have all information that we need right here. This is difference of cubes, this is difference of squares, so right now we can easily plug in, instead of a we can plug in m, and instead of b we can plug 5, okay, in all formulas. So as a result, difference of cubes, m minus 5, in second parentheses, m squared plus 25 and plus 5m. This is our first formula. And the second difference, our identity, difference of squares, m plus 5, and in parentheses, m minus 5. Okay, we have this, but a lot of students ask me why we rate this to the cube, why we rate this, why we write this formula. But if you look closely, m minus 5 and m minus 5, we can easily factor it from here. So m minus 5, and in parentheses, we will have from here this expression m squared plus 25 and plus 5m. And from here, we will have plus m plus 5 equal to 0. And as you can see, we factor this equation. We can easily right now solve it because we have a product equal to 0. But one more step, we need to simplify this parentheses. So as a result, m minus 5, and in parentheses, firstly m squared, then plus 6m, and plus 30 equal to 0. Okay, we have this product equal to 0. Then this element equal to 0, so m minus 5 equal to 0, or this parentheses m squared plus 6m plus 30 equal to 0. So we need to solve it. Let's solve it. This is a classic quadratic equation, so I write this equation right here real quick. So m squared plus 6m and plus 30 equal to 0. Okay, our x will be equal to, we will have minus b, so we will have minus 6 plus minus b squared minus 4ac. So we will have square root b squared minus 4ac, which is equal to b squared 36 minus 4 times 1 times 30, all over 2a, which is equal to 2. Okay, and right now I can easily see that minus 6 plus minus, right here we will have negative discriminant, because we will have like 36 minus 120, which is equal to minus 84 over 2. So a lot of students have a little bit difficulties with this. Okay, they say that they can see that right here we have negative discriminant, but we need to know about complex numbers. We'll have minus 6 plus minus. Right here, this square root of minus 84, we can write as square root of minus 1 times 84. And moreover, there are really good power rules right here, but in our case I want to write it as minus 6 plus minus. We can separate this square root because this is a product, so minus 1 times square root of 84 over 2. And we need to know about the complex number because this is equal to I. As a result, this is equal to minus 6 plus minus I square root of 84 over 2. Okay, what about the next step? How can we simplify this? Because as you can see, we have all even numbers, so it looks like we can simplify this. Take a look closely how. It is equal to minus 6 plus minus I, and I write this square root of 84 as square root of 21 times 4 all over 2, which is equal to minus 6 plus minus I, and this separation right here as in this case, so we can write it as square root of 4 times square root of 21 over 2. The last step, let's simplify this a little bit. Minus 6 plus minus 2I square root of 21 over 2. And we can simplify this one more step because we can divide all of this by our denominator. So as a result, I write right here real quick our answer because I don't have enough space. So our answer, I write this as x, as not x like right here our m. So m second and third will be equal to right here minus 3 plus minus square root of 21I. This is about our complex roots. This is our complex roots right here. I write it as complex roots. And what about real number roots? Real number roots heights right here, we'll have m minus 5 equal to 0, so m equal to 5. And if we check it real quick, we'll have 5 cube plus 5 square equal to 150, which is absolutely correct, because 125 plus 25 equal to 150. So our m second and third, this is complex roots, and our m first, if we're talking about real number roots, equal to 5. This is our real number root. This is my approach to this problem. I hope you enjoy it. If you do, please leave a like, write any comment. I really appreciate it. And I hope you understand this explanation. This is maybe a little bit difficult right here for you because this is my approach, this is my trick I want to show you. Of course, if you know a formula, if you know how to divide, for example, this expression by m minus 5, you will have this expression the same as mine, but I'm going to show you my approach, and in every video I try to show you really good, interesting tricks, really interesting math tricks. So two answers, but in complex number and one real number root. Thank you so much for watching, thank you for your support, for your subscribing, I really appreciate it, and see you in the next videos. Have a great day.